First of all, thank you very much for taking the trouble to join us today. I'd better explain who I am. I am the person who is supposed to be looking up to Carl because he is second on the list for the European Parliament, and I am third on the list, and there's a guy called Lawrence Webb who is leading the list. But the most important thing is that we have a second vote coming up. I don't know how many people realise it, but it's going to take place on the 23rd of this month, and it will be to elect parliamentarians to the European Parliament. And your choice is going to be your choice as to whether you vote for a party which wants to leave. I personally stand here as a candidate. I've stood here as the MP candidate in 2010 for UKIP, where everybody had the chance to vote for me, and a small percentage did, about 11%, if my memory serves me correctly. And the rest, and the parliamentarian put in place was the Liberal Democrat. Since then, you've had a Conservative MP. And now we just look at it and look at the unholy mess which our two main parties have got us into with this referendum that took place in 2016. We voted by a small majority, admittedly, out. Now, that has not happened. This is an opportunity for everybody to have their say yet again. And I would urge everybody to make use of that opportunity. I've been with UKIP for the past 12 years. I started in grassroots, and I was down as an ordinary member in 2007. I've been chairman of the local constituency branch, I've been chairman of the county branch, I've been chairman of the regional branch, and also in a fit of madness I accepted chairmanship of the National Party for 6 months. That was about all that I could take, I'm afraid. It was beginning to blow my mind, and I passed it on to somebody who was far better equipped to deal with it. But I have been part of this party, and I've seen it grow, and I've seen it slide, and I'm seeing it grow yet again. The party stands for some very important ideals, and they are ideals that you should all be considering. And the better the vote, the higher the vote, then the more of a statement you can make as members of the general public. We've just had local elections. UKIP hasn't done very well, but only 30% on average of the voters turned up to make their vote for local ward councillors and for local district councillors, etc. Now, are we going to have the same problem when it comes to the European elections, or are we going to see a huge increase in that percentage? I stand unequivocally to represent the people. And I know from a long conversation that I've had with Carl that is exactly his point of view. I wholeheartedly support him on that. And that is the party's point of view. We see a bubble, the Westminster bubble we call it, and these are people who are going there, collecting their allowances, collecting their salaries, and just getting themselves involved with a centrist form of politics, where we in the southwest are left out of sync. Now, that's the position. You will see a whole host of other parties who have decided to take advantage of these European elections. The choice is yours. Please do research, and please consider UKIP as a party which stands unequivocally to leave the European Union. That doesn't mean that I hate going to Europe. I love going to Europe. I love going to France. It means that I am upset by the political strength, the political might of the European Parliament, which I do not consider to be democratic. Thank you.